In today's video, I'm going to try and win the Euros as manager of Scotland. 3 seconds. First hate crime. The only issue is as soon as we get knocked out of the tournament, this video, it will end. So I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. I'm confident we'll probably win the whole thing. Let's go find out. Come on. Welcome to the Scottish Euros squad for Euro 2024. I've called up the exact 26-man squad that Steve Clarke has gone for. And in today's video, we're going to go for it. We're going to go and try and win Euro 24 with Scotland. And if we don't, well, we end the video there. We've done one of these videos previously with England. And if you are Scottish watching this video, this may be the only time that you want to go and watch an England video from me. Because, well, spoilers here. It didn't go great. 3 cheers for Poland. So as I mentioned, I've called up this 26-man squad that is exactly the same as Steve Clarke's. And the aim of this, I asked you guys on Twitter, what is sort of your aim for the tournament? Some of you said we're aiming to win the whole thing. Some of you said as long as we can get out of the group is sort of the way to go. Some of you said we're looking for lots of 0-0 draws. That suits me down to the ground. I've set us up in a tactic that looks like this. I think the system, or at least close to the system that Clarke is going to play in this European Championships. It's the 3 at the back with the wing backs. You've got this weird thing going on where you kind of have to play Kieran Tierney and Andy Robertson, your best 2 players, possibly, and they both play the same position. So it's been a contentious issue for a while now, hasn't it? And then you also play Scott McTominay in here alongside John McGinn, perhaps the other way around. These two as like attacking midfielders behind the striker, which is fun because also Scott McTominay turns into prime R9 when he plays for Scotland, and I'm sure that you Scottish fans will be hoping that happens again during Euro 2024. We'll go and fill in the rest of this squad. We'll get ourselves ready, and I'm going to prepare us for this Championships by playing a couple of really tricky friendlies to get us right up to speed. They are against American Samoa and Mongolia. I'm really hoping that this puts us in the right place to prepare for the tournament. Hopefully some big wins. I'm going to go and play those now. And then our first live com will be this first game against Germany, the opening day of Euro 2024 against the hosts. I'm actually recording this in the morning before that actual game. So you guys, by the time you watch this, will know how this one has gone. Have Scotland got off to an amazing start, or have the hosts humbled the Scottish fans? We'll find out. You guys already know as I'm recording this. I'm going to go and play these tricky warm-up games, and I'll see you for the start game against Germany. Come on. Oh, by the way, if you are enjoying this video and you've enjoyed the England one before, it's a bit of fun. I'm trying to get into the Euro spirit. Please do subscribe to the channel. I'm really hoping that by the time this goes out, we've ticked over the 75,000 subscribers mark. And if we haven't, well, you can help me right now by subscribing. But as I record, we're really, really close. So thank you so much for all the support. Leave a like on the video if this is your type of thing, and leave me those comments. I love hearing your banter, as long as they're sort of like nice comments. Also, some people left me some really nice comments right at the start of the video. For the England video, and it was the first few comments that came through, and it actually genuinely made me happy. So thank you to you guys who did that, and the rest of you just taking the mickey out of me being bad at this game. Fair play. I sort of understand it. Anyway, thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel. Let's go and play. Let's get us up to this Germany game. Okay, so we're ready. I'm ready. This is the 11 that I've picked for the Germany opening game. It's going to be Angus Gunn in goal, the immortal Angus Gunn. And by the way, I did notice that in my selection, the squad selection at the start of the video, I had Craig Gordon still in there for some reason. I have corrected that. Angus Gunn is in, and he is not the number 1. I'm going to go with Tierney at centre-back with Grant Hanley because he started those warm-up games in real life recently. So I start him in the middle with Jack Hendry at right centre-back. I'm going to be honest, this is mostly going off what you guys have said on Twitter and checking in on the internet. My knowledge of what Scotland are going to play, a little bit limited. So I'm doing the best that I can. I'm happy for you guys to advise me in the comments, of course, over the course of this video. Ralston, we've got Billy Gilmore at centre mid with McGregor. I'm going to go with a Segundo Volante because I want somebody to try and get forward to join these, and I feel like this is quite a fun way of doing it. I'm actually going to change this to balance from attacking on here. Robertson at left back, he's the captain. McGinn and McTominay we talked about. Shea Adams gets in ahead of Lawrence Shankland, although that was maybe the one contentious position, of course, with the injury to Lyndon Dykes at striker. I think Shea Adams is probably the best option, although that was pretty close between those two. This is the 11 that I'm going to go for. We'll see if it's true in real life. We're playing Germany. We could go more attacking in some of the other games. We'll see how this one goes. Am I expecting to win this? Probably not, because they're Germany. They're the host. They've got a really amazing team, especially in Football Manager. Some of those players like Florian Wirtz, etc. are just so good. So we're going to do our best. I'll see you at kickoff. Right, here we go. For Scotland. Can we get ourselves a draw in this? Would just be glorious, wouldn't it? We'll play this game, although I am kind of expecting to lose it, but it doesn't matter because it is a group game, and as long as you finish in the top 2 in your group, you will be fine. The other 2 teams in this group are Hungary and Switzerland. We just have to go and try and get results against those, don't we? Which I think we can go and do so. I think there's some quality in this Scotland team. I back myself. They're going with a 5 at the back as well. Rudiger, Hummels, Sula as the back 3. Fulkrug is their main striker. We know our team. We just looked at it. Let's get ourselves kicked off and underway. We don't want this much. There we go. Here we go. We are playing in the white kit. Germany in the black. Euro 2024 in FM24 has begun. And I'm already worried that Germany have the ball and they are building something from the back here inside the first 20 seconds. Nicholas Sula, do you remember that picture where he looks really, really overweight? Maybe he's made a great comeback to get into this Germany team for this tournament and starting alongside Hummels and Rudiger. Fair play to him. I'm scared of that attack. I've just seen Leroy Sané is on one side, Gnabry's on the other side. Where is Musiala and Wirtz then? Are they both in the 11 in the mid? That's a good foul from John McGinn. Love that from you, John. Cleared, but straight to Raum. Henriks is playing right wing back. I don't think they're playing some of their better players. There's no Havertz either, is there? No Havertz, Musiala and Wirtz are all missing from this Germany 11. That maybe should give us a little bit more hope, although we are still inside the first 5 minutes and only Germany have had the ball so far. Grant Hanley clears it away. It's okay. I think this video might be a lot of this, with us just trying to make our way out from the back. Here's Robertson. Go on then. Go on then, Robbo. Steaming forward. He's got players to play. Go for gut. Right. Shoot next time. Wasn't a great effort from Andy Robertson. Yeah, look. Kimmich and Gundogan, they aren't playing Wirtz or Musiala. Musiala is one of my favourite players in world football. That seems criminal not to have him in your 11 somewhere. Play him out wide if you have to. It's probably what I would be doing. Here is Germany again, though. 7 minutes on the clock. I mean, it could be a long day. We've had the ball once. It was Andy Robertson running 60 yards and shooting way over. Here's Ram. That's cut out by Ralston. Go on then. Billy Gilmore. Into John McGinn. Into R9, who runs. Look at the power on the man. Into the box. Scott McTominay. Ralston. Go on. Billy. Oh, I thought it was in. I genuinely got excited. I genuinely did get excited there. We've had all the shots. I tell you what. Do you know what? Maybe I was over-egging it because I thought that Germany were all over us. They've had the possession. They've actually had, it said 83% there before changing to 75. But we've had the shots. We've got maybe the cutting edge going forward. And maybe we are just sitting in and absorbing pressure inside this first half an hour. Here come Germany again. But you know what's going to happen? We'll get the ball off them and we'll score. There we go. Angus Gunner's got it. Have I got time wasting on? Not yet. That might be something we might utilise later on. A 0-0 here would just be glorious, wouldn't it? Here's Hendry into Gilmore. That run from McTominay. Filling a nation with pride and energy. Here we go again. Scott McTominay. McSauce, as he's affectionately known. Billy Gilmore. John McGinn's in. John McGinn is in behind it and he's scored against Germany. We take the lead. He's offside. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Football Manager. That flag is down, though. Don't you dare. He's onside and we're taking the lead against Germany here. Yes, against the host. Big John McGinn has given us the lead. I'll tell you what, being a Scotland fan is way more fun than being an England fan. Billy Gilmore slips him through, left-footed, past Ter Stegen, half an hour on the clock. We lead. Am I doing a madness here? I think I might be doing a madness here. 35 on the clock. Waste time. That might be panicking. Maybe I shouldn't do that, should I? Somebody convince me not to start wasting time now. Portugal are beating Czechia. England are still drawing with Serbia. At half-time, Scotland lead against Germany. I said I'm pleased with the number of shots they've had. We have had 10 shots in that first half. Here come Germany. Is the break on again? This counter-attacking style. We've got a balanced mentality on, but we seem really counter-attacking, don't we? I'm not worried when they have the ball coming forward, because I think we might spring into an attack from it once we get that ball back. Tierney, that's not a great clearance. Now this time I might be a little bit more worried. Sula to the byline. Sané, headed away. Rudiger. I don't want Rudiger score. Ah, it's deflected. That's horrible, that, isn't it? It's deflected in. It's a Jack Hendry own goal. That does follow me saying I'm not worried about them having the ball and coming forward. That seems a bit unlucky, though. I think we can chalk this one up down to just pure bad luck. Antonio Rudiger shooting from 20 yards and it hitting Jack Hendry in the midriff and then flying in. Look at the stats. That's only their second shot at goal. We've had 10. Here we go again then. Right. Well, I think we're the better team. We're going to score here. Grant Hanley. We have. Oh, my word. We actually have. Grant Hanley has given us the lead again against Scotland. What? Hang on a minute. I just need to take a little sip of tea. This is... I just need to try and calm down. What's going on? Back post header. Grant Hanley. 2-1. Thank you very much, Germany. Right, now I actually... I'm going to waste... I'll shout at them. I've encouraged. I've lost my mind. I've actually lost my mind. Everyone knows not to do that when you're leading. Why am I encouraging them? It's the opening day. This would pretty much, though, if we could win this game, it would pretty much see us through, though. We wouldn't need that. I think maybe another point and it's almost guaranteed. Because remember, third place teams can go through as well. That's a really poor pass. Who was that? David Raum has it. So, right, leave rubbish, Angus. He's the best keeper in the world ever as well. What a save, Angus Gunn. Right, I'm actually going to time waste a little bit. Half an hour to go. Who's a little bit tired that we can just rotate a little bit. Get some fresh legs in there. Stuart Armstrong into the midfield, I think, for not really very suited to these roles, apparently. Right, maybe not in there then, which was what I was planning to do with him. We need a more defensive. Ryan Christie can play in there. That's interesting. I'm going to go Ryan Jack on for Callum McGregor. He looks a little bit tired. I'm going to do... The both midfielders are quite tired. I'm going to do Anthony Ralston for Ross McCrory as well because he is on a yellow card. Just for fresh legs. Just to try and keep this going. We've got 20 to play. Germany on the attack again. This is where my brain is telling myself that a draw is actually a good result here. I do want to win it from here. Don't you let... Why is Rudiger their main attacking threat? Good save! What a save! Angus Gunn! Those of you who know the backstory to that quote there. Fair play to you. Thanks for being here. Corner to Germany. Head that away. Jack Hendry. Florian Wirtz is now on. That's offside, ref. It is actually... He is. See? I should be a linesman. That's a flag that I was holding there. 15 or so to play. I'm going to do McTominay off. I know he's R9, but we need to rest his legs. We're going to do... Lewis Morgan is going to come on behind the strikers. As Germany come on with another attack here. Sula's... He's headed it in. Okay, set piece. It's because I called him chubby earlier, I think. Nicolas Sula's headed it into the back of the net. It's 2-2. Would still represent a glorious result. It is a little bit disappointing. I feel like Gunn got there as well and kind of withdrew his hands when we needed him to... Right, now I can actually encourage. It does say Scotland are playing beautiful stuff there. What am I reading? Jack Hendry's on a 6.2. That's because of the own goal, isn't it? Right, I'm going to try something. We're going to do Jack Hendry off for Ryan Porteous. We're also going to do Shea Adams for Lawrence Shankland. Shankland to go and win it for us. Do you know what I'm also going to do? No, I'm not. I was going to go attacking. That would be silly, wouldn't it? I just fancy us because we've actually let them have a lot of shots since we took the lead and then they've gone on to equalise. Here we go. Go forward again. McCrory. Morgan. A late winner. Don't you dare. Oh, my word, he has! Lewis Morgan! From 30 yards! We've won it in extra time, in added time with 30 seconds to play. We've actually gone and won it. It's his first goal for Scotland. What am I seeing here? How am I doing better than with Scotland than I did with England? Lewis Morgan curls it in with his left foot to Stegen stranded. We're going to go and beat the hosts on opening night. We've done it. Look at me in my shorts. We've beaten Germany against all odds. 3-2. I was going to say away from home. It kind of is away from home because it is in Germany. What a performance from the lads. That pretty much, I think, gives us a passage through to the knockouts. This might be the best night in Scottish history. Even better, maybe, than that 0-0 draw with England at Wembley. Possibly. What a performance. What a night. I'm not even really sure who Lewis Morgan is, but he's now my new favourite man. He's a red... He plays for New York Red Bulls. Love that. Great. Well in, Lewis Morgan. Gilmore inspires the Scottish win. Well done, Billy. Right, I'm going to get us up to this Switzerland game. I'm going to go and try and calm down. See you for this Switzerland game where the best team in the world go and play again. Come on. Okay, here we go again then. Switzerland is the next game. I've just about calmed down after that first game win. We're going to go with the same 11 because why not? Especially if we can secure qualification in this game, we can go and rest players in that final game against Hungary, which would be a lovely place to be in. So let's go the same again. Hopefully the lads can do the same again and create the same type of history that they did in that first game. Hopefully we can get ourselves a result against these and see our way through then. A win here, I think it definitely guarantees it, right? In fact, it might even... We won't be far away from guaranteeing that we finish top of the group. So I don't know if it's head-to-head or goal difference. I feel like it's head-to-head. And of course, we've beaten Germany, who are currently already beaten Hungary inside the first 13 minutes. First 18 minutes here. First highlight is Fabian Schär heading the ball over the top. That's absolutely fine. A 0-0 draw here is also fine. A win would be glorious, of course. I don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself by thinking that we can just go and win games against teams like Switzerland. But after beating Germany... I feel like you can kind of understand why I'm feeling like that. Here we have a corner. Andy Robertson headed away by Rodriguez. McGinn into Shea Adams into Robbo, who shoots and scores. There we go. What a finish that is from Andy Robertson, by the way. Smashing it top corner. Why are there no fans in this stand to go wild? Doesn't matter. We lead against Switzerland. It's like a breakdown from a corner. Headed away, look. Picked up by John McGinn. Gives it to Shea Adams, who gives it back to his captain. Andy Robertson into the top corner. Not great keeping, I don't think, from Sommer, but we will take it. 1-0 to us, and we're already underway with another highlight. Straight away, Manuel Akanji into Nico Alvedi. They've got good players, Switzerland. This is definitely not a gimme. We've gone 1-0 up in both games, though, so far. Germany did get an equaliser. Twice they got equalisers. Let's hope that doesn't happen again here with Vargas. They are going to. Noah Okafor is equalised immediately. That was from that first kickoff, straight after the goal, wasn't it? Okay, 1-1. Back to the starting point. Doesn't really matter too much, I suppose, then that we've taken the lead there. We don't need to see it again. Yeah, literally the next minute. Is this the minute after? These are consecutive minutes, and we've got a highlight again. If we regain the lead here, this would be lovely. What a time to be alive. Oh, McTominay. R9 heads it over. Not quite. That would have been cool. 33, 34. Would have been 35 for that goal there. We look good, though. We've had 6 shots. Less XG because of... I think that Switzerland goal would have had a really high XG because it was a tap-in on the line, wasn't it? So, less XG. So, it's quite even in terms of creating. Here we come forward again. McGregor blocked. That would have been a decent chance. I think that's why it's the highlight, because it was so close to goal that he took the shot. Xherdan Shaqiri, the power cue, brings it forward. And he just goes wide to Vargas. I assume that was the highlight. But we are still seeing Switzerland come forward here with not Okafor. Good header away. I thought he handled the ball there. It said clears the ball. For some reason, I thought he'd handled it. It's okay. It was actually a good bit of defending by Grant Hanley. Let's get to half-time and regroup from there as Jordan Henderson has given England the lead in their game there. For some reason, because Henderson's not been called up into the final squad, I forgot that the squads might be different, and I thought Dean Henderson might have given England the lead there, which would have been quite something. And we would have gone to have a look at that one, I think. Here we go, though. Before half-time, I said let's just get to half-time. We're actually on the attack. Schär clears. Robertson wins the header. Headed away again, but we get it back for a third time. Robertson, it's in. Shea Adams, before half-time, we regain the lead. Another Andy Robertson involved again with the assist. Shea Adams finishes 2-1 to Scotland. We're back up to 6 points in this group, and we do get to half-time. Why aren't they using this stand behind the goal? Very, very odd. You're doing well. Keep going in the second half. Let's get to around 60. McTominay not playing great is a bit of a worry. That's both games now where his average rating's been a bit low. And actually, I'm going to learn from the England video here where I didn't change the roles. Let's move him a bit higher up and use him as a shadow forward and see if that brings him into the game at all. This second half can be a bit of an experiment with that. Here he is. I don't think this is because of the change, but he might have just got himself an assist. Not quite. It was a good save by Sommer. Good effort from John McGinn with his left foot. We'll take the corner. Let's get to 60. Start to waste some... In fact, we'll take that. Even if there's no highlight, that is absolutely fine by me. So McTominay on a 6.4. If that goes up or down, we'll know whether this change to a shadow striker is better or not. Here we looked for him. It's cut out by Xhaka. 3-0 Germany. Look, Germany beating Hungary 3-0. We beat them. We beat them in the opening game. That's how good we are. And we've got Hungary next, so... Does this bode well? I think it probably does. Robertson down the left-hand side. Crossing with his right foot. Shea Adams might win that. McTominay. Shadow striker McTominay. Football manager expert. I think you'll find. It might have nothing to do with that. But he has scored since I changed his role. So even though his rating didn't go up before that goal, it will now because he's got on the end of this. This cross from Robertson's weird. It goes really high up. Look at the airtime he gets on that. McTominay... half volleys it deflects, I think, off Akanji. Either way, it's 3-1. He's up to a 7.2. I am now in the realm of starting to waste time, I think. Even though we might actually score a 4th goal here, we might not need to waste time. McTominay, he's all action. He's everything. That was really quick there from Sommer. He's been involved in everything since I made him a shadow striker. I don't know if I want to start it, but it has been a good move, I think, since we changed it. Tackle from Shaqiri. Robertson's got it back again. Maybe these guys on yellow cards I need to take off too. He's at the bar. He's rattled the crossbar, as it says in the text there. McTominay's nearly scored again. Shadow striker, R9 McTominay. I think we might be onto something. Let's rest some players. Morgan scored that great goal. He can come on. Only a 6.4 from Ralston. Let's do McCrory there. Did suggest Ryan Jack playing as a right wing back. Not sure about that one. Who do I want to get on from this bench? Maybe let's start there. Ryan Christie as an attacking midfielder feels quite fun to me. Let's do Robertson for Greg Taylor because of the yellow card. Let's not risk it. We're 3-1 up. There's half an hour to go. Let's not risk it. Corner. McTominay on the end of it. Hanley nearly on the end of it. Morgan. The goal scorer, Morgan. It's deflected in. He's actually scored again. It is deflected in. But he will take it. That's 2-2 for Lewis Morgan. He's pushing for a start, I think. I think we should start him in the final game of this group because we are going to go and win this now. Switzerland don't know how to live with us. We're 4-1 up. I'm actually going to rest more players now. You know, R9, you're going to have to come off. Ryan Christie's coming on. Let's do Lawrence Shankland for Shea Adams. Billy Gilmore's a bit tired too, so Ryan Jack's going to... No, I can't. I've used all my subs. Excellent. Keeping track of subs there, of course. That's classic manager stuff from me. We've dominated. 18 shots. This system that I'm using, by the way, this 5 at the back, it's really good in FM. So I don't know if we've just stumbled across like quite a strong tactic and there's players who are just good enough to play those roles, or maybe it's just because of those amazing... It's literally 5-1. We're 5-1 up. Lawrence Shankland has scored now. There's 20 to play here. This is a rout. We are unbelievably good here. I don't need to see it again because we know how good we are. It's still a shadow striker from Christie here, but it doesn't matter. We're 5-1 up. It really doesn't matter. Freuler down the right for Switzerland. We're not worried. I'm actually going to waste time because why not? Why not at this stage? Xhaka, let him shoot, Angus. Let him shoot over the top. Don't worry about it. 40, was that a save? That was an outrageous save from Angus Gunn, actually. I said don't worry about it. That must have been a brilliant save. Corner to Shaqiri, or to Switzerland. Shaqiri to take it. Billy Gilmore didn't win that. They've kicked it off the pitch. Fine. I'm going to drink my tea and continue. We've got 15 to play. We're 5-1 up. Scotland manager's easy. Okafor's in. It's hit his back. He's scored. Okay, fair enough. 5-2. Maybe I shouldn't just be drinking my tea whilst they're attacking there. Okafor's running to the centre circle. That might be a little bit forward thinking from you there, Okafor. Shaqiri's on a 5.9. 5 to play. We've scored 5. We might get a 6 here. Ryan Christie into Morgan, into Taylor on the left-hand side. Get that cross in. There's players in the middle. Shankland's one of them. Comes to McCrory on the right. We want 6. Sing the Tartan Army. And they might just get it here. That's a lovely little 1-2. McCrory, Christie hits the post. We've actually hit the crossbar on the post a couple of times as well. And scored 5. Our XG is 3.38. This is a domination. Glory, glory days here for Scotland. 5-2 winners. We're through. We are into the knockouts. This was the bare minimum for most fans, I think. Some people did say they wanted to go and win it. I feel like actually we might need to actually try and go and win this. 5-2 wins. Happy days for us. I will see you for the final group game, which is against Hungary in about 4 days. Come on. Okay, here we go into the final group game then. We've already qualified. We are top of the group. We've got 6 points in the bag. I can't quite believe that I'm saying this about Scotland. We are playing Hungary, who have some all right players again. And I feel like we're saying that quite a lot, aren't we? But Milos Kerkez is in there. Galashi, Orban, all pretty well-known European players. And we have gone for a changed team. Dominic Szoboszlai is not playing. That is an interesting one. He is not on the bench. That must be an injury as well. So we've got a little bit lucky with that as well. I have changed up 1 or 2 of the players, as you can see. So Porteous has come in. McCrory, we've rested. Ryan Christie is in. Greg Taylor's in. Lewis Morgan's in. Lawrence Shankland leads the line. McTominay is playing as a shadow striker from the start here because I kind of want to see how it goes. And this is a bit of a chance to do so because it's a free hit, to be honest. We've already won our first 2 games. If we lose this, it doesn't matter because I don't think Germany can overtake us because of the head-to-head. Straight away, actually, 4 minutes in here, we do have a highlight. I cannot believe we may go... If we're good in this game, we may get 9 points from a group that includes Germany. We're Scotland. This is their greatest ever performance at this stage. That's a pen. It looked harsh, but Michael Oliver, the English referee there, has given us a penalty kick. Inside 5 minutes, I don't know who's going to take it. Is it Lawrence Shankland maybe as the striker? I haven't picked who's going to take the set pieces. Let's find out if he can do the business from the spot. It is Lawrence Shankland. 5 minutes on the clock. Can we see ourselves through? Oh, not through. We are through. Can he give us the lead? He can give us the lead. 1-0. Shankland with the goal. Happy days. We're off the mark. We're on to 9 points. Glorious, glorious scenes here in Germany. Galashi couldn't get near it. It's a good penalty, actually. Top corner. Continue, lads. Just continue. There it is. 9 points. Just looks gloriously beautiful, doesn't it? Germany have actually won their other... Well, they're winning against Switzerland here to get their wins. Let's have a look how the other groups are going. Because we can relax and see this. Croatia and Spain, I saw, were top of their group. England were on their way through, I think, top of their group at the moment. Here come Hungary with Schaefer. It's a good ball, actually, into Nago. That's space for Varga. Should just be keeper's ball. It's hit the bar. Not great keeping, I don't think, from Angus Gunn there, but it didn't go in. And that is the main thing, I think. Yeah, Croatia, Italy now look. Spain at the moment going out, although they may go through as one of the best third-place teams. We'll have to wait and see after this round of games here. Christie, do we look for a second ball? Scott McKenna, McTominay, another Scott Mac, as we call them. McCrory, I don't know what I'm saying. It's almost gone in. I think deflected off Kirkes for a corner. 25 on the clock. Everything is coming through us, really. We are the better team. Here's Lewis Morgan. Can he get another goal? Can McTominay score? No, he can't. He's headed it over. Morgan with a cross. McTominay with a header. He's powered it off the post and wide. He is a threat from those set pieces, isn't he? Only on a 6.7 as this shadow striker here, but he looks all right. He's doing the business. We've actually only hit the target once and scored that goal, but it's fine. England are 3-0 up, look. Saka with 2 and Bellingham against Slovenia. They're top of their group with Serbia also going through in that group. Let's just say I'm delighted and to keep this going into the second half. I would be happy if this game just ended now, to be quite honest with you. Spain are winning, but at the moment 3rd in their group. France are 2 points for France. They might be out. I was thinking then, does that open the door for us to go and win it? We're Scotland. Maybe I need to not get carried away as Hungary look to equalise here. And they do equalise here with Zolt Kalmar with a deflected finish. I was thinking, every time I get ahead of myself and get a little bit carried away, the game reminds me, just chill out a little bit, okay? They've disallowed it. Why? It was a deflected... Gazdag was offside. Who's Gazdag? Oh, is it when he comes back to him here? He is offside. Does he even touch it? It was a block shot. That seems really harsh, but I guess it is technically offside. We're still leading. This is glorious, and that is what I was looking at. Look, France on 2 points after 3 games. Who are they playing right now? They're losing to the Netherlands. That could be an amazing result. Portugal are winning. Anybody else who you'd expect to go through going out? Not really. Belgium have topped their group. It's just France with Austria sneaking through. Austria winning their game. They're beating Poland at the moment. I've not made subs. I was looking at other results. Scott McTominay is the only really tired person, though. And any of these who are usually starters that I need to try and give some time off the pitch. You are. What about Kieran Tierney? You've played every game so far, haven't you? Let's do Kenny McLean on for you. Just 3 subs towards the end. Make sure we see this through. We're actually going to win 9. Well, we're going to get 9 points from 9 points. We're going to win all 3 of our games. Did France just score or anything? I'm not sure. We'll check those results in a second. We are going to the knockouts, having won all of our group games. Did France come back in that game? No, they lost that game. That means the groups look like this. And you can see France did go through. How has that happened? How have France gone through with 2 points? I don't understand the rules. I guess it's because only one of the 3rd place teams doesn't, and Slovakia haven't because they're -3 goal difference, whereas France had -1. They've snuck through by the skin of their teeth. It does goes to show how really pointless these group stages are. Although, look, I suppose Switzerland and Hungary from our group, because they only got 1 point, did also both go out here. We've got 9 points. We are the best team alongside Belgium. 7 goal difference for them, 5 for them. So technically we're the second best team, I suppose, if you want to be really, really picky. We're going through, though, to play. I suppose if I press continue once, we will find out who we've got in the next round. It's Denmark. I back us, you know. I actually back us in this. Denmark in the second round, the first knockout round, and we'll either play France or Croatia in the quarterfinal if we can get through. I'll see you on the 29th of June when we're ready to go and play Denmark then. Whew, now it gets serious. Okay then, here we go. It is the knockout rounds. We play Denmark. Just to show you the other knockout games then, if we go to the second round, it's Denmark versus us, Spain, Germany. Outrageous, because Germany finished second in the group. We would be playing Spain right now if we had finished second to Germany. France, Croatia, England have got Georgia. Georgia going through, by the way. What group was that in? Georgia, oh yeah, I guess they snuck through in third place by picking up 3 points by beating the Czech Republic, Czechia. That's outrageous. Well done to Georgia. England play them in the next round then. The first knockout, well, it's called the second round in here. Ukraine, Austria, Turkey, Slovenia, Italy, Belgium, Portugal, Netherlands. Some of the big sides are playing each other. Portugal, Netherlands, Spain, Germany, France, Croatia to an extent as well. We play Denmark. We've done okay, I think, with who we've come up against. I've picked the best team, the team that started the first 2 games, the team that beat Germany, the team that then went and beat Switzerland is the team that I've selected. We'll just get ourselves up to kickoff time here, and I will show you. Here are the boys. It's Gunn in goal, Hendry, Hanley, Tierney, Robertson, McGregor, Gilmore, Ralston, McTominay as the shadow striker, McGinn in behind, Shea, Adams, hopefully to score the goals with the subs that we can use, like Lewis Morgan, who's been so good off the bench for us, with Lawrence Shankland, who's been really good up front for us coming off the bench. He scored that only goal against Hungary, of course. There's the Denmark team. I saw Højlund, Rasmus Højlund leading the line there. Hjulmand in the midfield. They've got some good players, as I seem to say about every team. Hjulmand I really like. Joachim Mæhle at left back can play right back too, or right wing back. Here we go. We're underway in a knockout game with Scotland. Who thought we'd be uttering those words? Hopefully that can happen in real life this year. That would be really a real story, wouldn't it? Here's McTominay. Back to Hendry. Hendry did score that own goal, but he's back in the team here. Grant Hanley scored a header against Germany. McGregor. Slow and patient build-up from us. Andy Robertson. We won that Hungary game without Robertson in the team. That's how confident we are right now. McGregor into Hanley. Really slow and patient football this from the back inside the first 5 minutes. I mean, to the point where this is maybe a little bit too patient. Can we get the ball forward at some point, lads? Hendry. Ralston. We're picking our way through. Into McGregor. It actually seems to be working. McGinn in behind those strikers. Goes out wide. Robertson can cross it. We've got players in the middle. Find a player. It's in. It's Scott McTominay, shadow striker. The football you have just seen is out of this world. And Scotland lead inside 5 minutes or on 5 minutes in a European Championships knockout game. Robertson to the byline, a little deflected cross, and Scott McTominay queuing up. There's 3 of them in there. One of them had to put it in. It was our Scotty McSauce, R9 himself, who gives us the lead with the first shot of the game. I thought that chance was never going to end. The highlight was just going on and on and on. Here we go again, McTominay. Ralston, that's over. He's gone for goal, actually. I thought he tried to find Ralston at the back post, but McTominay on the end of a cross, going close. He's our man. He's our shadow striker. That was a little change that we made that seems to be paying off. It might lead us to uncharted waters in these videos with England. Here's a spoiler if you haven't watched it. Go and watch it, by the way. It's a really fun video, I think. This is as far as we got. That's the spoiler for you. We lost to Poland on penalties at this stage. And of course, that could still happen here. Oh, my word. Christian Eriksen has just hit the post. Again, I'm getting... That's Football Manager reminding me. Don't get ahead of yourself. Do not get carried away. Instead, though, he hit the post and we've got a corner. Robertson in towards Hanley. Oh, my word. That is a bullet of a header. Grant Hanley makes it 2-0. 2 assists from Andy Robertson. He's picked up another yellow. I think that might make him banned, you know. I think he had the yellow card emoji next to his name. It's not an emoji. I don't know why I've said that. But either way, that's nothing to worry about right now because the fact that we might be going through is sensational in of itself. Grant Hanley with the bullet header. We're 2-0 up as we approach. Don't do that. I was about to say the words, what could go wrong? And Ralston has done that. That is a ridiculous tackle. Where is he on here? Ralston has just, Anthony Ralston has just flown in and broken somebody's leg and got himself sent off. And now we've got some real thinking to do. How do we make sure we don't blow this from here? I think I've got a plan up my sleeve. I think we're going to do, McTominay stays there. I think John McGinn might be the guy that we're going to sacrifice. He's not playing amazingly, a 6.7. I think we do want to keep the shape, and then we just go with 2 up front like this. And I say 2 up front, it's a striker and then a shadow striker in behind. If we do John McGinn, who can kind of play there for Ross McCrory, I just think that might be the way to go. Let's get to half-time, and then if we need to tweak and drop people back and change things second half, perhaps we do that. That's really not what we needed. If that's the reason we don't win this game now, it's going to be gutting because it's such a silly tackle to make. We will try and get to 60 as we always do. Try and waste a bit of time from there. Do our substitutions then. This should keep us quite solid. Just might limit our options in attack without John McGinn running in behind that defensive line a little bit. Here come Denmark. Delaney, Joachim Mæhle into Brathwaite. It's cleared. That might be the highlight over. Is Brathwaite starting ahead of Højlund then? Have they started 2 strikers? Christensen wins a corner. Robertson with the defending done there. Don't get yourself sent off as well, Andy Robertson. He is on a yellow. Do need to be careful about that. Christian Eriksen corner. Good save from Angus Gunn. Simple, sensible save. It is Brathwaite, look, and no Højlund. Interesting. Corner to us, a third hit. Oh my word, Grant Hanley is such a target in those from those set pieces. He's already scored 2 headers in this tournament. Now he's hit the bar there, and he's tracked back and won the tackle there. What a hero is Grant Hanley. McGregor's the furthest or the deepest man for us, and we're passing it around at the back again. Just calm. The lads know their jobs. They know what they're doing. They know not to panic. We are winning this game. That's going to make me panic though. That's passed straight to Brathwaite. Won back by McGregor. Christensen has it. This highlight's going on a long time. Scott Olsen's in. This could be 2-1. Good save. Angus Gunn getting down to tip it wide for a corner. There's going to be a lot of pressure put on by Denmark here, you would imagine. But we've still got a 2-goal cushion. Defend the corners and the set pieces nicely. That's fine. Paulson's head has gone over. Now might be the time to try and freshen some legs in there. I'm looking at Shea Adams, who's looking a bit tired. Scott McTominay is looking tired, but he is also playing really well. So I'm going to do Shankland because we know that we can rely on him. I'm conscious of the stoppages to play. We've got 2 stoppages left and 4 subs. I might have to do 2 subs here just so that we're using these sensibly. Gilmour off. He's really solid in there, but maybe like, I don't know if these are particularly defensive. Ryan Christie strikes me as more of an attacking player. I'm looking at who's playing well and who's not playing well. McTominay being tired is worrying. Maybe we'll do... Lewis Morgan's been so good. I'm going to trust him. Lewis Morgan's going to come on. I think I'm going to play him as an attacking midfielder on support. So he might drop in and help the midfield. He can hopefully be a bit of a bridge between the attacking line and the midfield line here. And we're going to rest the legs of Scott McTominay, who was playing well, but he was a little bit tired. And I've done 2 subs there, so... Was 2, wasn't it, that I did? Or did I just do 1? Yeah, I did both attacking players. Shankland on, Morgan on. Headed over again by Paulson. If Paulson wants to keep doing that, there's only 10 minutes to go here. We've got another highlight actually here with McGregor on the ball. Tierney brings it forward. A 3rd goal just to put the icing, the cherry on the icing on the cake would just be lovely, wouldn't it? That would be nice. Although we are just taking our time around the back here. Wasting that time as I've asked. 10 minutes to play. Shankland. I need to find out if Robertson is actually going to be... God, that is way over from Lawrence Shankland. We look good. Even with our 10 men, time is surely running out for Denmark here. I'm going to get to... What other subs have I got here? I've got 1 more stoppage. I can make 2 more subs. So, let's do that. Let's do McGregor for Ryan Christie. Let's do Jack Hendry for Ryan Porteous. Make sure we make all of our subs, make all of our stoppages to wear this clock down. 3 minutes added on. Scotland, ladies and gentlemen, are on their way through to the quarterfinals of Euro 2024. Here comes Bar. It doesn't matter what happens with this now, even if it goes in, which it isn't, because we've just made a block on the line there to stop them scoring. Angus Gunn is going to take his time with this goal kick. There's 40 seconds or so to play, and I think Angus might take the full 40. He stood looking sideways, and eventually he does... That's a horrible... Honestly, what is he doing? We've conceded a goal. That is the worst way to concede a goal I think I've ever seen. He took about a full minute to pass it and then passed it to a Denmark player. Lindstrom has scored. I'm really hoping that they now don't equalise because that would be seriously embarrassing. Seriously embarrassing. Okay, the whistle's gone. It's fine. Jesus Christ, lads. Don't ever do that again. 2-1 though. Scotland, we actually conceded 17 shots there because of the 10 men. Not the finest performance from Ralston at right wing back. He's going to miss the next game. We're still partying in the streets though. We are through to play the winner of Spain and Germany, right? Is that correct? I think it might be. I can't remember if I think it is. We'll find out. Let's go and see how the rest of the teams go. There is that one match ban. Nothing. Maybe it gets wiped. Nothing said of the Robertson yellows. I think maybe at this stage they get wiped or something and he might be okay. Seems that way to me anyway. Let's go find out who we're going to be playing in the next round. I can't believe we've got further with Scotland than I did with England. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Germany. Oh my word, it's going to be Germany again. We've already beaten them once, haven't we? It's France. Okay, I don't know how that works. It's France. We're playing France in the quarterfinals. I mean, actually, let's go another day just so that is confirmed for the other games. Oh, no, no. Okay, we've got France and now Robertson is banned. I thought it was a little bit delayed, but now he has been banned with those yellow cards. Okay, excellent. We're really going to be up against it. Let's find out who the other fixtures are going to be because we still had some alls. Turkey or Czechia, etc. Let's find out. Actually, there goes Klopp. Look, that's just to rub salt in the wounds. They're just reminding me that Klopp is no longer the England manager. Thank you very much, Football Manager. Thanks for that a lot. Well, let's go here. Let's go to stages. Let's have a look at the quarterfinal. We still don't know. So it's Ukraine or Austria versus Turkey or Slovenia, France, Scotland, Georgia or England. Let's say it's England, Germany, Italy or Belgium versus Portugal or the Netherlands. I'm going to go, we'll have a look before our game starts on the 5th of June. I'll see you on the 5th of June for Judgment Day. We play France. This might be the end of the road. But we've beaten Germany, so let's go for it. So here we go then. France in the quarterfinals of the Euros. Let's just check in what those other games are actually going to be. I go to the quarterfinals here. Ukraine have beaten Slovenia. We play France, England, Germany, Italy, Portugal. Can you actually imagine if we get through? Do we play Ukraine if we get through? Because if we can somehow beat France, we actually might be able to go and win this. But that might be a bridge slightly too far because we are going to be missing both wing-backs in this. Ralston with his red card. I guess we just keep it simple and go with the recommended right wing-back selection. I think I'm going to keep it simple and go with Greg Taylor and McCrory coming in, which maybe I should go with Tierney at left wing-back and bring in a different centre-back, but I think Tierney's really good to play at centre-back. We'll keep Grant Hanley because he scores goals. I think the rest of the team I'm going to keep the same. Maybe now we should change and go more defensive, but it worked against Germany, this exact system and this exact team. So I think I'm going to go for it. Let's get ourselves ready. Let's continue through until it is actually game time. I've done that a little bit early again there. If we can beat France, can you imagine? This video would be just a joke, to be honest. That's the team. I've selected them. We're warming up. France in a European Championships quarter-final for Scotland. There's the French team, which is just terrifying. Deschamps has named Maignan, Pavard, Saliba, both Hernandez's, Kante, Camavinga, Dembele, Griezmann, Mbappe and Giroud. Just look at the bench there. Some of the bench is just ridiculous as well. Like Nkunku to come on. It's fine. It's fine. I've said we've been on a good run lately, which we have. I'll send the assistant to that. Look at the lads lining up. The Tartan Army will be in full voice for this one. We wear our nice home kit. France are in their changed white kit. We are underway in the biggest game in Scottish football history. Dembele takes a short corner to Mbappe, goes all the way back to N'Golo Kante. It's a strange set piece this from France, but it has me worried. I won't lie to you. I mean, if we lose here, it's been a valiant effort, right? If we lose here, it's still an if in that because even though France may have taken the lead here, there might be an offside and we can still come back from this. It's a goal. Griezmann has not given us the lead. He's given France the lead. Theo Hernandez plays a lovely little slid ball in and Griezmann gets there ahead of Grant Hanley. That sentence alone, I think, sums up why we should just celebrate how far we've got. It's Grant Hanley who couldn't quite get there in front of Antoine Griezmann. Camavinga has it now. Do you know what? I'm okay with this. Even if we watch this game, as that might also sum it up, as our left back there goes flying nowhere near the ball. That's gone. That's off the bar. That was a great effort. That little tackle there from Greg Taylor where he missed the ball completely might just sum it up. Grant Hanley's actually on 6.3 for that, for I suppose being at fault for that first goal. We've had a couple of shots. We've not seen them. They've not been highlights. Neither on target. We've left Mbappe completely unmarked and he's scored. I think it's an own goal. It's a Scott Shadow Strike. Oh no, McSauce. It's an own goal. Okay, France might be a little bit too good. We've got to the quarters. We've beaten Germany. I think this may well be the end. Scott McTominay's own goal has put us 2-0 down inside the first half. It's a mountain to try and climb from here. And it might just get worse. It might turn into Everest if France can score from this attack here. It's Mbappe in the box. Don't give him that much space. Yeah, don't give him that much space. Mbappe's made it 3. They've just... It's a mismatch. I think it's a mismatch. Half an hour on the clock. We're 3-0 down. This could actually get a little bit embarrassing. I kind of want to make changes just to try and get a little bit of pride in this game. But I also know that whatever I do might not help. At half-time, as that half-time whistle is about to go, that's a red card. Saliba's gone straight in over the top, straight on McGinn. It's a red card. It might not change things, but it may give us a very slight chance. Let's go for it second half and see what can happen. Okay, I've not made any changes at half-time. I was just having a look at things just then. I think we might need to do McTominay and Che Adams off now. I said we're going to go for it second half. I think we are, but not really. I've moved us up to attacking, and I'm also going to bring on some of our stars from the tournament so far, I think. 6.3 for Ross McCrory. Let's do Ryan Jack at right wing back. Let's also do Grant Hanley for Ryan Porteous. Those players that are having a really poor game, I'm going to replace. We've gone attacking. Can it be the change that brings us back into this game? I highly doubt it. There's 35 minutes to go. What's happening there? Very weird animations going for Theo Hernandez, who's just a brilliant... Okay, they've scored from it. That looked a bit alien to me. Can we get these guys checked? Because none of that seemed like real life there. Griezmann's made it 4, just as I talk about going for it. We're going to go out. I think France might go and win this tournament. And I know the video will end as soon as we go out, but I will also let you guys know who went on to win the final tournament, because I know some of you asked for that in the England version of this video. You wanted to know how it ended at the end. I actually don't know, because I did genuinely just rage quit at that stage and stop playing as soon as we went out. So in this one, I will make sure, maybe in the pinned comment or maybe at some point in the video, I will let you know who wins the Euros overall. I would be surprised if it wasn't France by how strong they seem to be in this particular game. Can we get a goal, a little consolation to celebrate everything that's been good about this tournament? We can. Lawrence Shankland has made it 4-1. Don't you dare take that away from me, referee. He's actually looking at it. Don't you dare take that away from me. We're already back at the centre circle. Shankland has sprinted back. He still thinks we can win. Thank you. Thank you. You had a little bit of a heart there, referee, I think. 4-1. Dare I utter the words game on? We've got a highlight. Dare I utter the words game on? Taylor. Into McGinn. Into Hendry. If we score now, I will genuinely start to believe this. Half an hour to play or so. Tierney. Porteous. We've gone backwards in this attack. Backwards to go forwards, perhaps. Hendry. Go forwards, perhaps. McGregor. Space out wide for Taylor. Taylor into the box. Into McGinn. It's actually 4-2. Hold your horses. Your multiple horses. Hold them, because 4-2, with 23 plus added time to play, they're down to 10. We've got the bit between our teeth. I'm going to encourage them. I'm going to get these boys to pour forward a little bit more. Another goal, and it is actually game on. France are panicking. We've made it 4. It's 4. Okay, time is going by quite quickly now. I'm going to do more subs, although I think I've got 1 sub left. Billy Gilmore is so tired. So Ryan Christie on. Is there some way that I can really... I can't really. We're already quite attacking. Although what we could do... Ryan Christie can play in there. Can Lewis Morgan... Have we got anybody else who can play striker on the pitch here? I think we've used all of our subs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think I'm going to keep it the same. I know at this stage, some of you might be going pour more men forward. I actually don't know if that helps all that much. Obviously, what we were doing was working. They've changed things to kind of shore it up a little bit. And because of their quality, it's almost impossible, I think, from that point. And I'm actually happy. We're out. The video is going to end here. But do you know what? I'm happy. We've made it. We've actually had 17 shots there. We made it acceptable. We dragged back a little bit of pride there. We've lost to France, but we've got ourselves to the quarterfinals with Scotland. We will long remember that night against Germany. That brilliant, brilliant win. But that, guys, is where we end the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. I'm on the Scotland.